A family-run farm adopted a rescue fox that has formed an inseparable bond with an 11-year-old girl.
But before we start, please take a moment to give this video a like, subscribe to Happy World, and hit the bell so you'll never miss these great stories.
Having a bond with a wild animal sure does sound like a fairy tale, and even though sometimes it comes true, it is not an everyday story. In Australia, under the Rural Lands Protection Act 1998, it is an offense to keep, supply, or release foxes because they threaten biodiversity by hunting and killing native wildlife. Due to this act, foxes have only two options: either be left where they were found, unable to get veterinary attention, or get euthanized. When the fox named Fergie was found as a baby with mom nowhere to be seen, she was mistaken for a puppy and was brought to a wildlife carer. This mistake saved Fergie's life. As soon as she arrived at the sanctuary, Fergie bonded with an 11-year-old girl, Phoenix, forming an inseparable friendship. Meet Phoenix, an 11-year-old girl, and Fergie, a rescue fox, who became best friends. Bored Panda got in touch with Rachel, CEO of Greener Pasture Sanctuary in Perth, Australia, to learn more about their story. She wrote, "Phoenix is my 11-year-old daughter. She and Fergie have had an incredible bond since day one. She gets so excited to see her each day and trusts Phoenix 100%. She's the only one who she allows to carry her around." By Australian law, due to foxes being declared as pests, Fergie had only two options: either be left where she was or get euthanized. Even though foxes are classified as wild animals in an enclosed country like Australia, it is different. Foxes in Australia are a declared pest animal, and it's actually illegal to move them, keep them without a permit, or provide them with veterinary attention. According to the law, Fergie should have been either left where she was or euthanized. Thankfully, the person who found her didn't even know she was a fox and took her to a wildlife carer who then contacted us, shared Rachel. Luckily, by mistake, a person who found Fergie thought that she was a puppy and brought her to a wildlife carer who then contacted Rachel. Foxes in Australia would not be given a shot at a healthy and happy life, but some miracles do happen. This was the first time we had the pleasure of meeting the gorgeous Fergie fox. You would be forgiven for thinking she was a tiny puppy, which is exactly what her rescuers thought when they found her all alone in the bush. Lucky for Fergs. Our laws prevent any movement of a fox, meaning she would be left to die. Many injured foxes also suffer the same fate, not even afforded the kindness of being taken to a vet to be humanely euthanized, Rachel wrote. To save Fergie, Rachel took in the fox to live in a family-run farm animal sanctuary that she founded. We're a farm animal sanctuary and never dreamed we'd find ourselves faced with foxes in need. We hate keeping animals in captivity, but sadly it was the best of two options. We try really hard to keep their living space interesting. She has a friend called Toby who was also found orphaned. We spend time with them and provide them with enrichment. We'd love to improve and expand their enclosure one day soon. We were unfortunately hit incredibly hard with huge vet bills last year, so we'll need to get on top of those first, Rachel wrote. Meanwhile, Fergie and Phoenix have formed an inseparable bond and spend a lot of their time together. Even though Fergie lives in an enclosed space, Rachel tries her best to keep it interesting. But nothing is as interesting for Fergie as her friendship with Phoenix.